Welcome back. Today I wanted to talk about applying information to your Photoshop files. Sometimes we do this and sometimes we don't. I can see very quickly down here I have this turned on for my document profile, and it tells me that it's an untagged, which means that's not very good. So we need to probably convert this to Adobe RGB 1998 if it isn't. So let's just walk through that real quick. We'll go under Edit, and I'll come down here. So I want to convert this. It may not be converted, so I'll say Convert to Profile, and I'll say that my source space, how I have Photoshop set up, is to view everything in Adobe RGB 1998, and it looks like it already is converted to Adobe RGB 1998. So what gives? So my source space and my destination space is correct. So I'll cancel that. I think what has happened is I've converted this, or someone has converted this, but they didn't tag it. So we need to go up under Edit. We need to assign the profile now. And we'll say we want to assign the profile Adobe RGB 1998. And now whenever we view this in say Bridge, or I guess in any other application that reads that tag, it will tell us that this is an Adobe RGB 1998 color space. Alright, so information. I can also tell by down here that it's not copyrighted, and that's important for you to get your copyright placed onto your image as you're working on it. Copyright and contact information. So how do we do that? We're going to go up to File, and we're going to pull down to File Info, and you're going to get this dialog box that is going to allow you to type this information in. And on this very first tab titled Description, I'll look down here and I'll say copyright status is unknown. Okay? At the very least, you want to have this copyrighted. So we'll just pull down and choose copyrighted. We'll say OK. And now when we look down here in this little area, we'll see that the little copyright symbol is tagged along with our file. So this tells someone when they open it up that, hey, I better watch what I'm doing. This image is copyrighted and I can't just use it for anything that I want to use it for. Okay? And that shows up in any of these windows that we choose to display. You'll see that little copyright symbol. So it's important for you to get that copyright symbol if you do nothing else. But we want to do something else. We want to give them the name of that copyright holder. Right? So I could come down here and say Eric Lindley, Option G on a Mac, say 2012. That gives them that copyright information. And a whole host of other things we can put in this template or this file information. Document title, the author, descriptions. We can go over these other tabs and you'll see we can give them contact information. So if you have these images out there and you want people to be able to buy them, you're going to want to have them be able to contact you. Camera data. Alright, so this is where we're going to input all of our information that we want associated with this file. And my suggestion is that you get in the habit of doing this early on, if for no other reason, to get this copyright information on. Okay? And keywords are important. I can tell you this, that when the more images that you have, and you're going to have a ton of these, not gigabytes, not megabytes, but terabytes of images, you're going to want to be able to locate these fairly quickly. So having these keywords on your file or associated with your file are going to be important. Now, we can load, I think we talked about metadata templates in Bridge, and I think we've created metadata templates. So if we have, we can come down here and load a metadata template that we've already got created. So I'm going to pull down to this 2013-201, and it's going to ask you, do you want to clear all the existing information in your file? Do you want to keep the original but replace the matching properties, or do you want to keep original metadata and append matching properties from template? So append means to add, replace is just going to replace matching properties. Append will add this to matching properties. I'm going to just say clear just to show you what clear does, and we'll say OK. And now you'll see that everything that I had in that template should have been filled in. Okay. And we could still come in here, and if we have specific items that we want to tag onto it, keywords, we can change that right here in this file information specific to this file. And it says semicolons or commas can be used to separate multiple values. So I probably ought to hit a comma and vintage vehicle, and that will tag that if I'm ever looking for app, and we'll tag it VISC 201. So now if I need to find this, I can type in those keywords and hopefully have a little more luck at finding my image. Alright, that's it on file information. I would get in the habit of doing this, and at least, like I said, if nothing else, try to get that copyright information on there so that people are aware that that your images are copyrighted. So that's it for now, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you down the road in yet another video tutorial.